problem with saving. I don't like hoarding. I'm doing it solid. Okay, you're on.
Am I in this frame or just now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in it. Oh, I gotta watch how I sit now.
It like ends right.
All right, it's 135 to beat Mommy's the number one for hip hop, R&B, and the Breakfast Club. Your boy Papa Keith, and I have a very special guest. Gorilla Zoe's in the building.
What's happening? What's
Ashley
happening?
Nicole is here,
What's up? What's up?
and we vibing and we hanging out. We're about to go live in about a minute, so we're just gonna pause until then. But stick with us, and shout out to all the Gorilla Zoe fans. Are they with us yet?
In 2 minutes they will be.
All right. All right. Can you make it a minute?
Yeah.
We're gonna go live.
Headliners 112, plus DJs spinning your favorite tunes, food, dancing, and more. This one's for the grown folks. Bring your lawn chairs and your blankets for a night under the Noe stars. It's time for Noe Fest. Get your tickets today for only $10 at NoeFest.com.
In the 15 seconds it took to listen to this commercial, that would happen before a car accident. Please don't text and drive and always wear your seatbelt.
All right.
After 911 call for call past
We're live.
Live.
They be live.
Cool clear skies today with a low dropping to 74. I'm Andy, and that's your South Florida forecast. This report is sponsored by Boston Market.
What's happening? Live 135 to beat my dog Papa Key. What time it is? 222.
Riding Uber and got into a car accident? Call now. 1-800-388-SETA.
All right, we're going live now.
No cursing.
Factual facts, Gorilla Zoe's in the house!
What's happening? What's happening?
Like, what do you have to do to get a voice like that? Like,
Smoke a lot.
oh, is that anything in particular? Like the high grade stuff? Like, what you gotta smoke to get a voice like that? You were like the Barry White of hip hop.
Pop, you crazy, man. Hey, for real,
Real
man.
talk, man. Like, you were always gonna be rapping and making money with that voice, man.
It's been a blessing, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like, the voice been a when I was 13, my voice started changing. I remember, you know what I'm saying?
Puberty.
They were like, Zoe got a frog in their throat. I couldn't stop my voice from changing, but it ended up being a blessing. So
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, listen, I'm putting Ashley Nicole to the test today, and she's gonna interview you today, and we're gonna get it popping. All right?
You put me on the spot.
I am. Coming up next, we got Post Malone with Wow. We are going to play that advance, plus Smilo, Duval, Snoop Dogg, and Ball Greasy. Check us out right now on Facebook Live, Papa Keith.
Could you imagine pick up the phone, your daughter's talking to a 13-year-old boy with his voice?
I know, right?
I would my dad would be like, yo, who the hell are you talking to?
I start threatening him.
it happened a couple times.
Get out of here.
Like,
For real?
you go to Six Flags, like we got like Six Flags, like you know what I'm talking about. You go to Six Flags, and, you know, meet girls and shit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
of
You
course.
gotta pick up the phone. They're in the same line in the house. You be trying, hi miss. Hi, can I speak?
No, you can't.
How old are you? It's a wrap. All right, so Ash, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. All right, start your interview, girl.
Are we interviewing?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Okay,
Let's
first
go.
of all, what's up? How are you?
How you doing, Nicole?
Good. I'm Ashley
Ashley
Nicole. You
Nicole.
said my name backwards. You're already off to a bad start.
I'm trying to run it around the circle with 360.
Well, first of all, let's talk about your new project. Let the fans know what's going on with that.
Well, it's the first album that I don't drop since Don't Feed the Hounds since 2009. Everything else that I put out,
Cool.
mixtapes, and you know, groups of songs that labels put together. But those first two albums I did, Welcome to the Jungle, Don't Feed the Hounds, those albums I put together.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Just the
Yeah, the
latest
interview already
albums I put
started,
together.
so he's gonna have to wait.
Completely by Zay.
Alright. No
And
problem.
it's something on Stupid that I'm proud of, because at the moment of time of my life, I can just keep it 1,000 real. So every song on there is talking about something. Everything.
Some experiences
Some-
that you've
some-
had.
some-
Some
yeah,
my
okay.
latest experiences.
Okay,
You know what
that's
I'm talking
what's
about?
up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Do you like mixtapes more than albums? Because a lot of rappers really like the whole mixtape culture. Like Fab released that whole Soul Tape series that was really popular. Just a lot of rappers tend to like, look at Lil Wayne's No Ceilings, that was hugely popular. Do you like mixtapes more than albums, or you kind of?
I mean, me personally, when I was first starting, I didn't, and then when they started picking songs, the label started picking songs, and of course I like the albums because you get the mixtapes, you get the freedom to express yourself.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Pick your own stuff. But it's a reason why, you know what I'm saying, a lot of artists don't like albums, you know what I'm saying, especially doing themselves, because it costs a lot of money to really do an album. You say mixtape, like you gotta pay no, this person.
Meaning getting things cleared and.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a lot of work in putting out an album.
And Meek we were just talking about it
Mhm.
a couple minutes ago. Meek actually just blasted record labels talking about how, pay your artists more money and just this whole thing about it. So it's kind of like you went independent recently.
Yeah.
Do you like the whole independent factor of being artist versus being signed to a label, or do you like having that backing of a label?
I mean, at the stage of my career, absolutely no, I don't like being with a label. I love
Okay.
being independent. I am my own back and everything comes my mailbox.
Right.
So we good.
But it has to be more of a grind though. It's a little bit harder, especially like, it's easier for you. You've been around for a
Yeah,
while, so
before-
like if you're a new artist, it's just not a good idea to go independent. I would assume, right?
Oh man, you gotta learn the game. You gotta read.
Yeah.
You gotta before you go into pay. It's a lot you gotta know. You need back. You definitely need back. And I need back. Everybody need back. But you gotta know your business. It's a music business. You know what I'm saying? So
How would you like to see the music industry change? Where do you think they can improve?
I think it's already changed.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
In what
where,
sense?
Where it need to change, but like you can, you get all you get your pay from all 11 resources. You know what I'm saying? You get all of your public, you get all your stuff to you if you're able to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and before you had to go through so many different entities and wait for so long to get that. So like, the game has changed. Like you can put out music, whatever you put into it, you get it out.
Okay.
Do you still rock with Flow Rider and stuff like that?
That's my brother.
Flow Rider.
The whole Strong Arm family,
Mhm.
whole boy. Like, I'm just independent, not as on a major label.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
But I got a lot of brothers in big teams, so we 1,000.
Right.
So let's talk about new rappers. There's a lot of new rappers in the game, and you were on the cover of XXL in 08.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I feel like it's kind of diluted a little bit. I don't feel like we've had good freshman class on the covers. Like, I would say 2016 was the last good year we had. You had Dave East on the cover. I think you had Dave East, rapper out of Harlem. You had Designer was on
What
the
song-
cover.
What song you had?
He has Perfect with Chris Brown. That was a big song. He had a couple mixtapes that came out, but he's probably one of the biggest artists out of New York right now. Designer, of course. Little
Yes.
Uzi was on the cover.
Lil Uzi?
Yeah. I mean, but overall, from a commercial standpoint, those are the last big names that were on the cover of XXL. But
Yeah,
ever,
hard. I mean, Lil Uzi very hard.
yeah.
And
So
Davies. I mean, you got a lot of female.
he does have a lot of female fans.
You know what I'm saying? And who else you say? You said
You had Designer was on it. He had that big song.
Designer.
But do you feel like it's changed? The covers have changed from when you were on it to when people like J. Cole were on it to when people like Travis Scott were on it to now recently the past cover. I mean, you can't even remember any of the names that were on that
I
cover.
just feel like the world has changed. Like just for us to get in the game, you had to get a background check. You had to. It wasn't.
You gotta be
just
certified.
Yeah, you had to be
You had to
certified.
get vouched for,
It wasn't
like
just
the
like-
mafia. You know how like made men vouch for other made men.
You had to have some strikes, but now it's like it ain't. You know what I'm saying? The rules and regulations are being bent almost so much. Like all that the stuff that mattered then don't matter now. So it's just different. But I respect it all. But yeah, it's definitely different.
Do you think the people at XXL kind of changed their, I guess, scouting in terms of how they put those covers together? Because a lot of the people on the covers just nobody knows who they are.
Nobody knows who WSL is right now.
That's true. That is true. Do you think that whole freshman class thing is kind of just like it's run its course?
They didn't start that. They looked over and seen a bunch of cats, mostly from the South, that had some different music. They're like, well, we gotta get a party, but we don't want to put them on separate code, but they killing the game. We just gonna group them all together and call it freshman class.
Mhm.
And then it kept coming. It ain't gonna
Mhm.
stop. It's gonna be a new artist every year because it's flipping. It like especially right now, it's like a conveyor belt, cookies.
Yeah,
this one
cookie
sound like
cut,
that one.
yeah.
That one sounded like that one sounded, and they just keep diluting. So, you know, they caught a little wave. Who read magazine? Who even looking at this stuff? Like,
That's true. I mean, it's good for a good couple of days on Twitter. It breaks the internet for a little bit. People are like up in arms about it, but yeah, it's not like those covers are selling
forget
anymore.
about it.
Yeah, you
Over.
forget about it. I can't even tell you who's on the last cover. I don't remember it. So who are you listening to nowadays?
I got my particulars of new artists. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I like it all. I got my particulars of who I listen to, and who I don't listen to.
Who are you listening to?
But who
Who are you not listening to?
Who you listen to if they new artists? It's a lot of them coming from where I come from, and if they grew up, if they from where I'm from,
Mhm.
they definitely grew up listening to me. So I'm definitely a part of the fabric of what they doing. So I listen to them, and you know what I'm saying. It really ain't about the sound for me. It's how you can articulate. You know what I'm saying? Wordplay.
Okay, so you're like
everybody-
me.
Yeah.
You like more of like meaningful rap. You don't like the rap of like just trending. You know what I'm saying? Like Millie Rock and stuff like that. Like it's catchy.
And it's cool to listen to
But
it,
it's
bro.
not- it has no
But I
meaning
ain't-
to it.
I'm definitely not jumping in my car and riding to punk music.
Okay.
Like some
So are you a J. Cole fan?
I've been a J. Cole fan, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like he's grown in such a wonderful
Yeah.
way that he didn't have to. First of all, from the jump, like he was signed to the right person. He had the
Mhm.
right team. You know what I'm saying? He had to be humble and listen. You know what I'm saying? For him to grow how he grew, without no extra, putting no sauce on it. You know what I'm saying? Like dog really grew, and he definitely is humbly speaking truth. It's cutting folks. You know what I'm saying? So he my favorite. Like he my favorite right now.
He's my favorite too. So that's why I asked, because I had a little debate, Mr. Mauricio, and he said I listen to J. Cole if I want to paint my fence or if I want to, do my laundry. And I'm just like, the disrespect. I think J. Cole is probably one of the dopest
So he
rappers.
said like listening to J.
Yeah,
Cole.
he
is
says
like
I don't
watching
listen
paint
to.
dry. That's what he said.
That's basically what he implied.
Well, yeah, I mean,
J. Cole fans, you can't tell us nothing. We think he's
Right.
just, yeah.
Yeah, he really. I mean, he's not part of that. I don't think that's in his fabric.
Yeah.
But he know how to dance in the world enough where you get him to listen to what he's saying.
Mhm.
So like, he get on the jump, he get on the rhythm, but he ain't. You know what I'm saying? He do it so you can listen to what he's saying. I mean, and he'll say, "I copied your rhythm, I copied your cadence." You know, he'll say
Yeah.
it. He'll say it. That's real.
How do you think the state of Atlanta right now with hip hop?
Man, Atlanta is. I knew it. And I'm from there. Like I
Yeah.
knew it. Like before Olympus hit in '96, I knew it was a bubbling
It was on
melting
the
pot.
shift, yeah, the shift.
Because of all of the different styles. It's gonna keep flipping, man. It ain't never gonna stop. Like, because the competition, you know what I'm saying? The competition is heavy. Everybody, it really ain't a lot of, everybody wanna get money, bro.
Right. But now there's a lot of money in Atlanta right now. Were you born and raised there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Do you think Atlanta still reigns supreme when it comes to Southern rap? Like you have Houston, you have Florida, but do you think just Atlanta just still has that flavor that no one's been able to like imitate, copy?
It ain't nothing close.
Okay.
It ain't nothing close. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like you see how that artists come and most of them get up out of there.
Mhm.
You got your particulars, they're gonna stay and keep
Mhm.
going.
Uh-huh.
But because of the competition and the new artists that gonna keep coming, competition really is.
So Atlanta is just still top. Houston's not messing with Atlanta, that's what you're saying. 'Cause a lot of people think Houston's up next.
Nah, Houston had a run, and Houston might be up next. Like people always gonna have shit, but you gotta look at the 20-year run that I'm on.
That's true.
20 years.
Yeah. That's true. We're doing a live break in a minute. Alright, so we're gonna just focus in on the album and talk about the single and stuff like that, and, you know?
How was it?
Good. That was an interview for you.
It's great.
Awesome. If it was good for you, it was great for me.
Oh my goodness.
You can't tell me I ain't fly. Somebody stood up one for hip hop, R&B in the Breakfast Club. We have 103.5 The Beat. Gorilla Zoe's in the building. Ashley Nicole is here as well, holding it down. On 103.5 The Beat, Mommy's stood up one for hip hop, R&B in the Breakfast Club. Gorilla Zoe, man, glad to have you here.
Happy to be here, Pop.
You're catching a flight tonight, going back to the A, which is actually it tied into the name of your album. I Am Atlanta Forever. What does that mean? What message are you sending?
Basically, it's the fourth episode to the I'm Atlanta series, part 1, 2, and 3. But I want to make the fourth one, the last one. So
Okay.
It's forever.
So like forever.
Yeah.
Modesty. So you got the single Talk to Me. Let's talk to me about that.
Man, talk to me it's almost self-explanatory. Like you know, actionable words. You know, it's a lot of capping, a lot of finesse, and everybody, you know, do a lot of talking, man. But like, it's an oxymoron. I don't gotta talk. I let this talk.
Let it
I
talk
let
for
that
me.
talk for me. I let that talk for me. So talk to me.
I mean, with everything going on in the hip hop game and having success earlier on, you know, in the game, do you think it's tougher to break back in now than, you know, like how you had it before?
Nah, I mean, I ain't never left.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
not like you left, but you know, having that success that you did have earlier, and then now, as you're re-entering with the 4,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's definitely different.
Oh no, the temperature is different.
Right.
See, you never ever gonna be something nobody ever heard of once you're somebody something. You know, once you
Came out, yeah.
So it's more about doing bigger and doing better. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the girls that used to impress me here don't impress me. You know what I'm saying? Or that car that oh boy, I want that whip, boy, like you know what I'm saying? Like oh I wanna go there, like I don't like you know what I'm saying? So it's like I want other things. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I wanna my bigger thing, like I wanna help.
Right.
I wanna help, bro. I wanna give more than I take out the game. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't take nothing here with you. So
Gotcha.
the best thing you can do, man, is give game, give whatever you can give. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the best thing you can do, man. That's the most thing that I want out of it.
That's what's up, man. So let everybody know about the new single, the new joint you dropping, I Am Atlanta Forever.
I'm Atlanta Forever. It drops at 12 o'clock tonight. You know what I'm saying? The single is Talk to Me. You know what I'm talking about? And you can check it out right here, right now. On 3.5 G. Called Papa Key.
That's what's up. Bulletproof, you coming up next in the mix or what?
Yeah, we doing that.
I can't hear you.
Bulletproof.
You coming up next, or what's
Yes,
going
sir.
on here?
It's like,
Shout out my brother Gorilla Zoe in the building. What's
You
poppin'?
holding it down?
All day.
Alright, so
And
Gorilla
tomorrow.
Zoe pretty much said that you're gonna play his new single, Talk to Me, when you get in the
I'm gonna
mix.
think about it.
That's what I'm still saying. Like you just said, the temperature change. So, you know what I mean? Back in the day, like, oh, boy, Gorilla Zoe, you know I broke that. See, nah, you know,
because it's
that's
my
the temperature.
Right.
this my brother now. Like back in the day, you know, we didn't know each other like that. So now I know I can joke
He
with him.
definitely can joke with me, but he might be serious. No, Bulletproof my dog, man.
Alright, that's what's up. So I know you gotta catch this flight. Stick around a little bit so we can get that song in there. Ashley Nicole's here. Shout out to my brother Shifter, stepped in the building. He's celebrating his birthday tonight. What's that spot we gonna be at tonight, Fresh? Booby Trap. Woo! On the river tonight. See, so you leaving,
Well, I
man.
had some lost nights.
It's going down. Shifter Thomas tonight. Alright, it's 135 The Beat.
I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, we got it in.
Let me find my
Yo, you coming, bro?
No, I gotta
Just
work.
gave it to him. Nah,
Tomorrow.
maybe that.
Oh,
Fuck that.
hey.
I just gave it to him.
We just talked about it, but
Tomorrow,
I'm
this